Hi, readers. I'm Lori. Welcome back to Vlogmas. This is day 12. I had filmed an entire segment of me decorating my office tree, and it was on my work phone, which I didn't realize at the time. So when I tried to transfer it to my other phone, my personal phone, or to my laptop, so far, not working. I don't know that I can bring that footage back in. So today I did a little bit of a okay, here's what we can replace that with. So hopefully that helps a little bit to let you know kind of what we've been doing. There's some more stuff too, but I'm also kind of, I don't know, things are chaotic. I'm sure they're chaotic for you too. They're just chaotic. But today, with the remaining time we're going to spend together, I'm going to share with you a couple of things I have recently acquired. So it's kind of some of my favorite things today, I guess. First of all, I have a candle going. Let me share with you what it looks like. Christmas cheer candle. It was in our gift box from my cousins who were also visiting. So I popped a picture of my cousin finishing his his half marathon, which he does here every year in Biloxi, Mississippi. He comes all this way from Florida to do that, and I appreciate it. We ran with him for a few minutes, which was fun toward the end, and we just had a lovely time. So when they were visiting, we of course exchanged gifts, and that was one of the gifts that we got in the bag. Now, let me show you the other one because this one is just, not that I don't love that, I do, and it's a great scent, but this one is just like, oh, I know. I've been looking at this coffee for a while and I just never bought it for myself. So, okay, Mudslide Boogie, Santa Jack Cranberry Cream Brulee, Rough Weather, which is oatmeal cream pie, the Pumpkin King, which is pumpkin pecan praline, and Frog's Breath, which is chocolate mole. I can't, I mean, look at this inside of this box. I can't ever get rid of this box. I feel like it will be hard for me to drink this coffee. A couple of times I almost ordered it and it was out of stock. They sell a lot, really. They sell a lot. And then there's a couple extra ones too. White chocolate peppermint bark, which will be definitely Lisa's choice, and oh fudge. I was so excited to see those. And then they also got us these, they're called Java socks. So this is Lisa's because it has all the paw prints and bones and stars. And then this one is mine, which has the really pretty floral pattern. So you can put cold or hot drinks in this. I used mine the other day when we were at the half marathon site. And it was pretty chilly. It was very, very windy and very, very cold. And it kept my coffee hot the entire time and way after. Okay, I also found this and it was on sale. And honestly, I can't remember where I got this now, but I did. Oh, no, it was at home. It was at home. Okay, so Game of Gnomes. I love gnomes. I absolutely love gnomes. And our family, we do play a lot of little games when we're together. So it's a matching game. I thought it would be fun for probably the kids because I think the kids could play it. You roll the dice, then be the first to grab the right gnome. Place the 36 gnome cards on a table, then roll the dice to give a shirt, color, garden tool, and stylish accessory. The first player to grab the correct gnome using the provided grabbers wins the round. Be the first player to grab 3 gnomes to win the game. Go big or go gnome. Gnome pun intended. I swear to goodness, people. You're like my favorite people. So yeah, there they are. There's the things that are in it. And I just couldn't resist that. That was just like perfect. I was thinking about giving it away to somebody, but I can't. I just can't. Then I was complaining because our dryer lint, because of the dogs, and especially Winifred, who is really shedding right now, the fur dander and dust and whatnot are incredible. And I'm noticing that the fur is not leaving the blankets because we usually have blankets on the couch and we don't now because Sheldon is exiled for Christmas into his own little room. But we usually do have those covered because he will scratch at the couches and the chair. But when we go to wash those, the dogs have been lying on them and it is just an incredible amount of fur. So now, of course, I'm having to vacuum the furniture because there's no cover on them. But so here's what I found. They come in different things, but these are the duck ones. So I have it comes 2 in a package from you know who, the people that provide you with everything as well as listen to you in the house. You just throw these in the dryer. They don't melt, and the lint or fur is captured through this pouch supposedly, and then my guess is that you can remove the pouch or you can remove the duck, I guess, and then you can get that out of there and then put the duck back on the top. I haven't used it yet, obviously, but I'll let you know how that goes. So my cousins came, we had this lovely weekend, and now I'm preparing to visit with my sister and her husband. They will not want to be filmed or photos probably taken. I'll just do what I can. So that's what's coming up soon. And then my granddaughter has a concert tonight or some kind of an event. I think it's a concert though, that she did some sort of choreography or something for. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. Hopefully my kids aren't watching, but I'm actually also currently knitting again. So I love this. Oh, so soft. I love this yarn. I'm just knitting washcloths. I can do better than this, but there's a reason I'm knitting washcloths, so they go with another gift. So I just started this one last night. Oops, I may have to tighten that up a little. I'll block it too. That'll help when I block it. I've got two others that are done. This will be my third. I think that's all I'm doing, maybe a fourth. But I got this yarn and the other yarn that I use, I'll show you because it's here. This one's done. It's a multicolored skein. I got this yarn a long time ago and I just never have used it. And I love to knit in the winter. Do any of you do that too? I love, love, love to knit in the winter because it just feels like a winter sport to me. Right. So my mom taught me how to knit when I was a young person, and I used to knit slippers. Uh, and what was funny about knitting slippers, of course, was that you could, when you wore them around the house in the winter, which of course we all did, living in the Midwest, then you wore a hole in them virtually, within, I don't even remember, probably a week or two, you had holes in those slippers. So we would not darn those or do anything else to repair them. We would just knit another pair. So I was knitting slippers when I was really young. I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty young. I do kind of miss that slipper knitting, but I haven't knitted any slippers since I started knitting again, but I have done hats, scarves, washcloths, a number of little things. I would love to figure out how to knit all those little people, and like some people have knitted Paddington Bear. Some people have knitted Harry Potter characters. Some people have just really gone overboard with the knitting in that way. And I've never been able to kind of figure that out, but I just like to knit. And actually it keeps me, I'm able to sort of focus on if we're watching a movie or a television show, because I don't have a lot of, I don't know, in the evening, if I'm tired and we're watching something, it is possible that I will fall asleep. So when I'm knitting, I won't fall asleep. I am currently still reading, listening to Lillian Boxfish Takes a Walk. I have 3 something hours left. I feel like I could finish it. I still am in a bit of I wouldn't say it's a slump anymore, but it's a slow progress for me this month. Again, this next week and a half, this week, as I'm filming this, is going to be really, really busy because I have a lot of clients that are bunched in to get their last sessions of the year in. I have a couple of clients that are finishing up with me this month. Kind of the natural progression of coaching, is the finish up at the end of the year. So there's that too. So we're doing our last sessions and kind of doing a lot of recapping and planning. I have, of course, some company coming and going, and just, I have gifts to wrap. Honestly, just telling you all of these things kind of is making me feel a little anxious, but I can wrap gifts while I watch TV too. That's definitely something I could do. And then we have a couple events here and there that we want to go to. So the time leading up to Christmas is going to be quite busy. So I'm listening to Lillian Boxfish when I have the chance. And then I'm also reading The Many Daughters of Ephraim Moy again. I started it over. I don't have it with me. It's on my nightstand, but I started it over. So I'm kind of right back where I kind of gave up the last time. I'm tracking much better with it. So it just must be that when I started it, my head just wasn't in the right place. So I'm able to keep these characters separated. I am not listening because that was definitely difficult to keep them separated when I was listening and not kind of writing things down. I have already opened 2 of the gifts. There's also a little playlist in there. And this is if you don't remember, my Once Upon a Book Club purchase that I got a while ago. And generally speaking, I am really enjoying it. I think it's going to really keep my attention. And I also got it on ebook from my library. I also have, I didn't take a picture of them, but I also have these cute little reindeer. that I got, I don't know, a while ago. They're on my table as a centerpiece. I love those little guys. So, a couple of my friends who are also subscribers asked me why we have a red tree this year. The tree in my office is the same as I've had in my office for a while. But why have we had a red tree this year? Because we've never, that I can remember, had a kind of primary red and white tree. It just happened. It just happened. I think, and then we brought the reindeer out, which we don't always do because they're red, and some other red things that we had. You would think that red would have been a color that we have used all the time because, Christmas colors are typically red, green, gold, silver, those kinds of things. But we've just never had a red tree. And I really love this red tree. It's like it really makes a statement. Yeah, I love the bows. I love the pops of red against the white and the snowiness of the tree, the flocking of the tree. And so generally speaking, I'm really, really happy with this one. But that's why it was just sort of accidental. We opened the boxes of ornaments, of which there are tons. We really are thinking about purging some of our older stuff. We have enough stuff to make, I don't know, at one point we had 8 trees inside and outside of our home. We have an evil queen tree. We have a Snow White essentially tree that a train could go underneath. We had a blue and silver combination tree sat on our front porch because our house was blue, and we are not. I think we maybe even got rid of those trees. They were pencil trees as well. But yeah, we've had a lot of trees in our time. And a lot of our trees were beachy themed, and we don't have a beach. We don't live by the beach now. We don't have a beach theme in this house. So those ornaments are probably going to be gifted to somebody at the end of the season. What else do I know? I'm trying to keep up with Vlogmas from everyone. It's tricky. I just haven't had as much time based on my schedule, but I get in there when I can and watch what I can, and I'm really loving them. I'm noticing that some of them with people who have little kids, especially Becca at Becca's Books and Bujo, I am reminded of the joy of children at Christmas. It's just so fun. I get a little bit of that when we do some events and stuff with the grandchildren, but generally speaking, our household is pretty quiet and we just don't have that kind of day-to-day Christmas excitement. So I think that's all I got today. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are having lots of lovely experiences this Christmas season and that your decorations are making you happy and bringing you joy. I will see you again soon. And as always, happy reading. And at this point, happy Vlogmas. Bye.